Let's be honest for a moment. How often do you pause before making a decision because you wonder what someone else will think? You rehearse your words in your head, you measure your actions, you second guess your choices, all because approval matters. And it feels safe, right? When someone likes us, when they nod, when they validate us, it feels like we are doing something right. But here's the truth. Seeking approval is like building your house on sand because no one is consistent. No one always agrees. No one's validation can truly be relied on. And yet, we spend so much energy chasing it. We smile when we don't want to, we agree when we don't believe, we hide our truth to avoid conflict, we shrink ourselves so that others feel comfortable. But every time we do that, we trade our freedom for comfort. And here's the thing, comfort is not peace. It's a temporary illusion because deep down, you feel the cost. You feel the tension. You feel the disconnect between who you are and who you are pretending to be. And over time, that tension becomes exhaustion. Like now, imagine a life where you stop needing everyone's approval. Imagine a life where your actions are guided by your values, not by other people's expectations. This doesn't mean you become selfish. It doesn't mean you stop caring about others. It means you respect yourself enough to prioritize your authenticity. Like, here's how it starts. Step 1, notice when you are acting for approval. Ask yourself, am I doing this because I want to or because I want them to like me? Step 2, differentiate between kindness and approval seeking. Like, you can still help, support, and care for others without making their validation a requirement for your happiness. Step 3, embrace discomfort. Okay, because when you stop seeking approval, people will be surprised. Okay, they might be frustrated, they might not like it, and that's okay. Because the moment you place your sense of worth inside someone else's hands, you give them control over your life. And control is addictive. Okay, approval feels like the fuel, but it's a fuel that comes from outside. And external fuel is unstable. Okay, freedom, on the other hand, is self-generated. It comes from clarity, boundaries, and alignment with your own values. It comes from deciding without hesitation. Like, this is who I am. This is what I choose. And that's enough. And here's the paradox. The more you stop seeking approval, the more people naturally respect you. Like, not because you are perfect, not because you are better than anyone, but because you are real, consistent, aligned. Okay, like, let's put it into perspective. How much of your life has been wasted overthinking, overanalyzing, over-apologizing, just to keep someone else comfortable? Now, imagine redirecting that energy towards yourself, towards growth, towards clarity. Like, your confidence rises, your decisions become easier, your peace deepens, and suddenly you are not living to please anyone. You are living to honor yourself. And yes, it's scary. Approval can feel life safety, and stepping away from it can trigger anxiety. But think about it. Fear and comfort are not the same as freedom. You can live a life that's uncomfortable for others while finally feeling at home in yourself. And here's something I want you to carry with you. Other people's opinions are not your currency, okay? Their approval is not your wealth. Their disappointment is not your burden. Like, you do not own anyone, consistency in the story they imagine for you. You only own yourself, the truth of who you are. So start today. Pause before you apologize for existing. Pause before you adjust your behavior to gain favor. Pause before you shrink to meet someone else's expectations, and instead ask, what would I do if no one's opinion mattered? How would I act if my approval was the only one I needed? And then do it. Do it in small ways, do it in big ways, do it every day, because freedom is not a destination. It's a habit, a mindset, a daily practice of choosing yourself over imagined expectations. And the most beautiful part? Once you stop needing approval, life becomes lighter. Relationships become clear, opportunities appear naturally, and peace, real, deep, unshakable peace begins from inside. Like you are allowed to be enough, even if someone imagines you differently. You are allowed to be yourself, even if others cannot comprehend it. You are allowed to live fully, freely, without seeking permission. That's when true alignment begins. That's when life feels effortless even when it's not. That's when your energy shifts from fear of judgment to a magnet for authenticity. And that is freedom. And this was the message of today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And that's it. I see you in the next video. Bye.